So hi everyone, I'm Binoy from the Three's document intelligence platform. So a little bit about the skill I created. That's developer communication. So as technical writers, we know that the raw input for our documentation is inherently chaotic. So the data we need is usually buried under countless conversation across cross-functional teams. So manually extracting this information is a massive drain on technical writers' bandwidth. To solve this, I engineered as a Docker code pipeline that ingests raw messages logs and automatically transform them into semantic build-ready HTML fragments. So the architecture uses Microsoft Docs MCP server to enforce strict Microsoft manual style compliance and relies on hard-coded HTML validation commands to completely eliminate the generative AI hallucinations. So during the initial trials, we had some hiccups. So originally the AI was just printing the HTML directly into the cloud terminal. So I updated the skill to write exclusively to physical files into the workspace. So there are still a view for flow frictions points, like the number of times you have to manually approve code execution. But that's also the human in the loop. So either way, the underlying logic is solid. So here is how the pipeline executes in the real world scenario. Over to the video. Please play the video. Sure. You can keep it in the 1.5x.
Hi, my name is Binoy. My component of the document intelligence platform tackles one of our most chaotic data sources, that is developer messages log. So I designed a skill to ingest raw Slack or Teams or Google Chat messages exports and output a build-ready semantic HTML for a task, concept, or a reference topics. So this is a standard developer chat export, which I have created as a mockup. So a quick glimpse on what the chat content is about. And so the team is trying to configure a custom API rate limits for an upcoming release. So as you can see, the actual procedural intent is buried under the conversational noise, time zone confusions, and the failed troubleshooting attempt. Where the QA miss the YAML configuration prerequisite, and manually extracting this will take time and might also introduce some error. So I have created this skill.empty. I call it as Docker code generated skill to address this with the skill created plugin by prompting the problem statement in the RTCCO form. So it has about 5 phases. In the initial step, it intelligently identify uh, all the applicable topic types in the conversation, like a concept, task, or a reference. In the next stage, it starts extracting those content to create these topics. And in the phase two, generates the HTML and started validating against the MSTP using their MCP server. So then in the phase three, is the verification step where the skill verifies that output created has been grounded in that source log. And in the final phase, it outputs HTML based on the criteria. And these sections are also a bit fine-tuned to produce the output as a file instead of Claude displaying it in the CLI. So let's run the skill now. So I'll open the Claude. Let's call the skill. And I'll give the input as the text file. So Claude started processing. It did the skill. So it started identified what all the topics type are applicable. Now it is asking me to create the output file. So I'll click yes. So it is done. So here are the results. The skill successfully extracted the YAML file prerequisite, the daemon restart, and the validation steps, formatting them into clean database topic types. So that's all I have. Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
Lovely,
that's all.
Binoy. Lovely. I mean, how simplified your workflow. I mean, I just couldn't imagine, how simplified the